All of these machines are portable spot carpet cleaners, and they all have the same problem. And today I'm going to walk you through the process of troubleshooting that problem. So no matter what brand you have, you should be able to fix this problem. And that is, they are not spraying. So your portable spot carpet cleaner, you got it set up, you know you set it up right, you fill it up with water and cleaning solution, you got it plugged in, you turn it on, the vacuum's working. It's on, it's running, but there's no water spraying out. It has to do with the hose and the fact that it's not primed. Now, the hose can lose its prime for multiple reasons. It can just randomly happen. A lot of times when it sits in storage for a long time, it'll happen. So if you haven't used it in a while, it will lose its prime. And then sometimes during shipping or before they ship it to you or it's sitting in a factory, it might be a long time. So it does lose its prime. And all that means is the hose that sprays your water and cleaning solution basically has a big air bubble in it. So you need to work that air bubble out. Now, depending on the model that you have, you can try a few different things. First of all, you need to get gravity on your side. So they're all going to have the water tank. So they all have their water tanks here. And then a hose with the pull trigger and spray trigger at the end of that. So what you need to do is unwrap the hose, put this up on something like a chair or a desk or whatever you can set it up on. Hold the hose below the tank of water, turn it on, and then pull and hold that spray trigger for up to 2 minutes. So get yourself a timer, start the timer, and then pull that trigger, and you need to wait up to 2 minutes. It can take a really long time sometimes. Now, if you do have a hose rinse tool, a lot of these machines come with a cleaning tool, a hose rinse tool. The Bissell Little Green machine calls it the Hydro Rinse tool. It's this little cap that goes over the spray nozzle and the intake port for the vacuum where it's sucking up, and it recirculates your water and cleaning solution through the machine, through the hose and into the machine. It's used for cleaning afterwards. If you can put that on while you're doing the process that I just explained, that suction helps prime it, and a lot of times it'll prime it almost instantly. Now, I did have a machine, I don't have it spotlighted or highlighted here on the table today. It's the Kenmore Spotlight, and it doesn't have a hose rinse tool. What I was able to do is steal the hose rinse tool from another machine and use it. Or I could have used another vacuum as well. The problem is you need to have a wet vac in order to do that because you don't want to do that with a dry vacuum. So I was able to use the hose rinse tool from a different machine and put it on that, and it was able to get the hose primed because I tried my other tricks and it wasn't working. They can also say if you can use something that can provide a little bit of extra suction. So like I said, using the other vacuum. So if you have 2 of these spot cleaners, that's probably going to be more rare. But if you have something like a turkey baster or one of those little tools that you use for kids to get snot or boogers out of their nose, right? You squeeze it and you let it go and it does the little suction for babies. You could try one of those if you could modify it to fit over the spray nozzle. You could also buy one. They have the Kenmore. In my case, I was able to use my Hoover Clean Slate hose rinse tool on it. So you could possibly buy one for, $10 to $15 depending on the model that might work for your machine. But that is most likely the case 9 times out of 10 if your machine is working. That means it powers up. The vacuum turns on. Everything else seems to be working as far as you've got it filled up with water and cleaning solution. Now, the final thing, before you kind of call customer support and go through the process of maybe submitting a warranty claim, because they're going to walk you through the same steps that I just did. What you also want to check is your actual water reservoir. So depending on the model that you have, almost all of them are identical in the kind of the way that they function, is that on the cap, there's a little spring-loaded plastic tip. And when you push that in, that allows the water to come out of it. So go ahead and check yours. Depending on where you live and the solution that you've been using in it, maybe you have some buildup and that's actually not dispensing from your clean water tank. Check that as well and make sure that when you push it with your finger, or if you need to, use a pin or something if you're, because some of the holes are just too small to get your finger to press that little spring-loaded tip. So use something if you need to, but make sure that you're getting water flow out of there, and because that might be your problem too, that there's no water coming into it. So hopefully that was helpful. That should fix your problem. And again, if not, reach out to customer support. A lot of these have warranties on them, but if it has been just sitting in your house for a long time, then that should get you up and running. So again, my name is Drew. This is Cleaning Machines, where I cover lots of different tutorials on how to use carpet cleaners, vacuums, shampooers, and things like that. So if you do have any questions, drop them in. I try to do my best to answer as many as I can. Hopefully that was helpful. I'll see you in the next one.